Hey, good evening, everybody. Tonight is round one of Can-Am SimSport's GT1 Global Championship. We'll be driving the GT1 cars from the, mid to late 90s, and we'll be driving at historic tracks throughout the season. Tonight is Barcelona, 1991. Next week will be Monza 91, followed by, I think, Hockenheim 01. Anyway, you get the idea. We're doing global tracks, historic age, early 90s, kind of around the same time frame as the cars. Can't get it exactly because we're limited by the tracks that are available in AMS2, but we're doing what we can. I've been doing some practice tonight. I feel like I need more practice, so I'm going to go out there and do that. And thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy what I'm laying down. Appreciate it. So we're just in an offline practice session right now. Just getting reacquainted with the car. And getting reacquainted with the tires. I've been doing some qualifying runs before the stream, so those are on soft tires. Unfortunately, the softs don't last, when you're really pushing, they don't really last longer than about 10 or 11 laps. So the order of the day tonight for the race is definitely going to be hards. So that's what I'm getting reacquainted with right now, is braking points for the hards, corner speeds, all the small little differences between the softs and the hards. We'll be joining the actual race server here in about 20 minutes. And then that will be 10 minutes of practice on that server, followed by 10 minutes of qualifying. And then the race is 75 minutes long. Works out to about, I think it's going to end up being about 48 laps. That's going to be dependent on how many full course yellows we create. And what the overall pace of the field is. pretty slow time. That's okay. Still getting up to speed with these hard tires. I think the key to this race, well, there's lots of important aspects to it, but I'm banking on, by running the hards and a full tank of fuel, I'm banking on doing a one-stop race. If I could have gotten, say, 17 or so laps out of the soft tires safely and at a 136 to 137 a lap pace, a two-stopper would have been on the table. But the tires just don't hang on. Sure, let's drip that corner. What did that do to my tires? Oh yeah, left rear's hot. I don't know if you can read that text on the Race Logic overlay, but left rear is at 114 Celsius. Oh, see, I can't do that during the race. All right, let's reset. I need to take a moment. Need to take a moment. Quite a bit nervous about this race, if I'm honest. So, quick little run through of what this series is about. So, as I mentioned at the start, it's GT1s on a global track list with period relative tracks. I think they're all 75-minute races, so they're all the same length of time. This championship is different from ones we've done in the past here at Can-Am SimSport in that there's going to be an overall series champion, but it looks like the focus is team championship. So there's 4 teams. There's 4 teams of 7 people on each team. So 28 drivers. I am on Team Nissan. There's McLaren, Porsche, and Mercedes GT1 offerings. So it's going to be, you know, team battles. Whoever can finish the best, collects the most points for their team is going to end up being the winner, right? Ultimately, there will be a series driver championship, but it seems, at least this is my perception of how the league is running the series, is that it seems that that's kind of on the back burner. It's like, okay, that's nice. You're the driver champion, but the team that won is the big winners here. So that's my perspective of it. I don't know if that's how it's actually going to play out, but that seems, based on the description they've given, that's how it's going to be. So the name of the game is to finish the race, right? Every position scores a point. Even a DNF, technically, if you stay in the server. If you leave the server because you crash and your name is not on the results list, you don't score a point for the team. So if we crash out and I have to park the car, it's going to be really boring, but I'm going to sit there and collect that point for the team. So all right, let's put some more laps in just so I can stay warm here. And I got all the audio things are working, right? Looks like it. Beautiful. I was not paying attention to the corner. That's a pretty good lap. On hard tires. I'll take that. Can I do that all race? I was late getting on throttle there. Too much. Not bad. It was, I think it was still a valid lap, even though I went in the grass on the exit of the... Is that really a chicane? Or S? A couple S turns. I really like driving this car with the hards. They're like so consistent. The softs, they feel good for about 2 laps. And then they all just kind of, they just fall off and you're constantly fighting with them. That's gonna be the challenge tonight. My own personal challenge is to rein in the lead boot that I have for a right foot. especially around that corner and this corner. Like all I want to do is goose it. They feel like they take forever to get around. Okay. Server's about to start, so I'm gonna go ahead and back out of here. See if I made any. Did I make any changes to the setup? I think we're good. Okay, so we will back out and wait for the server to spin up. Let's go ahead and back all the way out, go to the multiplayer menu. Whoa. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So I'm gonna join the Discord now and cut those guys in. Let me know if they're too loud or too overpowering. I don't like it when I watch the VOD back and Discord is like excessively loud. So I've lowered the levels down a little bit, but let me know if if it needs more adjustment.
Good evening.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Ready to flat spot some tires. Controller problems.
I need to set up a keybind.
Refresh.
There we go. There we go. Okay. We're good to go.
The lobby's not up yet, right?
Password
see it
is
yet.
not posted.
Yep.
Yeah, I have the password. I just don't see it. I guess we're waiting for acceptable. It's too bad. Oh, Cast Global GT. Here we go.
Let's see. Remember.
We're starting it on time. We're just making practice 5 minutes a little bit longer so he can make it.
Good.
Okay. Beautiful. beautiful. What's going on here? Why is Botrick spamming my chat?
Does anybody have a Nissan skin pack? Because it's just the default liveries, I think.
I don't think there is one created. There are skins that are one-offs, but nobody has created a pack for it yet.
Ah, that's a shame.
Nah, well, to be honest, the default skins are pretty much all the real life skins already.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That's fair.
There's
Wait, is the pink one a real skin, or is that a real livery?
no, that's
Oh,
that's
okay.
based on an old Group C livery.
Oh, okay, okay.
So some of them are fictional but based on real life, like
Yeah.
past Nissan liveries. But everything from like the Calsonic, like the blue liveries to the Jumo livery is real.
Yeah, basically, there's no need for a skin pack when all the actual liveries are in the game.
I mean, you can go for some really good classic Nissan ones, like an HKS,
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yokohama Advan.
First, I was thinking of doing
Er,
like
Sex
The other, the thing about the Nissan, unlike its stablemates, is that it actually has very, very little racing history. It raced only at Le Mans 97 and 98, and it didn't race anywhere else. Only those two races in all its lifetime.
We're getting a history
It
lesson.
blew up transmissions, so it didn't really race that much even there.
And then
BRB.
the Nissan's next hit of Le Mans was with a front-wheel drive hybrid LMP1 car, and look at how well that went for 1 year.
I love that car so much.
All right.
It's one of my
was such a
favorite race
shit
cars
bomb.
ever.
Discord levels are all over the place, but
Oh, such a terrible fucking concept.
It's not a terrible. It had personality.
deal with
Kingu, okay.
It had personality. It just didn't have any pace.
If
I'll
it
just
worked
lower the
properly, I
stream
think it would
Discord.
have been in front of LMP2s.
Yeah, yes, it might have been. If they fixed some
know?
things like it blinding the drivers and stuff like that on down changes, up changes.
Listen, as a Honda man enthusiast, wastegates
Beware the
right in
pit
front of
exit,
your
guys.
windshield is incredible.
Are you guys on track at the moment?
We're in
I'm
lobby.
not. I'm in editing my pit strategies.
Because I'm actually because the lobby says racing, but I'm only getting a waiting.
There was some water on the track.
Oh, it's wet.
Yeah.
The track's wet. Be careful.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah, I
The
was
track is wet.
right away.
I turned out of pit later.
There we
thinking,
go.
like, oh,
Sorry,
why did the car
Discord's
do something
freaking loud in my
weird?
ears, so I'm
And
trying
like,
to
oh,
sort
it's
it out
wet.
here.
That's like
Put the
ice
power
up
down.
there. Yeah.
All
It's
right.
completely dry on my screen.
Hang on a sec.
Hey guys, how's my volume?
A little bit quiet.
A little bit quiet.
Alright, thank you.
Hell yeah, we get to do some wet running that is not needed whatsoever.
Hey, welcome to 3-day motorsport.
I thought I have no inputs, even though I
Beautiful. All right.
Just watching someone
Let's go.
come out of the pits and go
15 minutes of
straight off the
practice. They
track.
ran up the practice session for one of the guys who's
That was
running a
my
little bit
volume,
late.
yeah.
Saying that, like,
Your volume
there is no
better.
rain at all.
So we'll
for the
practice the
race, yeah.
actual race conditions now.
Check the
who
forecast.
knows at this point.
Then it was clear, so there's nothing. So you know.
Got that round one energy.
Damn
That's
you-
right, Dylan.
Damn you people who, I mean the weather gods.
Yep. I kind of wish we were at the last round already, so they'd be quiet.
It's fault.
It's so loud in my ears,
Oh, I
dude.
totally didn't slide the weather. No, no.
Oh yeah, I'll use this time for drifting.
Real Nissan things.
Okay. Ooh, it's this view.
I hope it doesn't rain any races this season because this is terrible in the way.
I gotta set my center position. There we go.
Sure everyone's wearing wet tires. Because it loads in. Out.
I think we need wet tires. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. There's no chance.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Literally
We're gonna do some wet practice, I guess.
practice test day, and it was perfectly
I
fine.
gotta remember to change this before quali starts. This is a recipe for disaster.
Some racing gods are spotting me.
That's better.
That's where round one.
Oh.
I mean, this is what racing is like. You get long enough to qualify all the time.
This is something I have not practiced. Wet weather racing. At least at this track with this car combo.
A lot of dry patches.
There we go. Put the brake balance back. Cool. This is sketchy. Oh. Too much throttle there. Where is the session board? There it is. Nope. Well, that was not an invalid lap. That's interesting. Can I take that chicane cut during qualifying? That would probably disrupt my lap from what I've been practicing because I haven't been doing that. Oh. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm gonna return to the pits and try to adjust some of these Discord levels, so bear with me for a few moments while I do this. Some guys are just yelling in my ear, and some are super quiet, so all the user volumes are at different values. And that just cannot do. Probably gonna end up not being able to hear everybody during the race, but that's fine.
Oh, I don't know if I caused that.
I don't really need to hear anybody during the race, except to say sorry. This is that shit I should have done off stream, but you can't adjust individual volume levels unless you're all in the same call.
Track is dry.
At least, not that I know you can anyway.
It's
Hey,
almost
Greg,
dry.
Greg taking wet lines like a pro.
What's been playing iRacing? What?
Almost done. There's 27 other drivers, so it's gonna take me a second.
That lap you done on dries there, Bill, or was that just a really good first sector?
That was all on wets.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my tires overheated after 2 laps.
Well, like I said, it was too wet for dries, but too dry for wet. So
Yeah, I'm on dries right now, trying it out, and it's still a nightmare, so...
yeah. See why I'm not doing any laps at the moment.
I had everybody
Theo, that's
boosted.
cool.
No one was supposed to see that.
How many of Team Nissan strikes again?
As I blow by my pit stall. Not that it matters, but
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Good to go.
when you're
Good
the
to go.
first one in the line, it's kind of a...
Yeah.
2 minutes. I'm not gonna frickin' learn anything from 2 minutes,
What is
so
it right now? It says, so hopefully it's right.
I'm gonna make sure my setup is back to back to life, back to reality. And then we will load the quali setup and get ready
For
for
everyone,
that.
just general reminder for quali and race, try to keep comms pretty minimal to the essentials just to avoid distractions from everyone. Again, we're doing, it's standing start, so you'll see the green light, but we're going to do a formation lap, just listen to voice chat. Probably have someone like in the mid-pack or so call green, depending on qualifying, and we'll go from there.
Was there who calls the safety car?
No one calls the safety car, it just comes out when there's the yellow.
Ah, so it's the automatic. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's only, I think Theo said it only comes out if there's a car stopped on the track, but
Yeah, it has a couple of things it looks for, but it's hard to really predict.
Dylan, what are you doing
It
tonight?
should be pretty rare.
Yeah,
next
if you
minute
have-
in Thai field wrecks at turn 1, no safety gun.
Well, the thing is that the way it works is if you
Are you not in this champ? I would have assumed you were in this champ, Dylan.
crash and
Are
like
you focusing on iRacing if you're not in the champ?
car comes to stop, it's like near the
I don't see your name in the call.
like pull a yellow, but you've got to hold the brake. If your car rolls after it comes to rest at all, it won't call the yellow for you.
Also, if you're like not on track, it'll just keep it going.
Yeah, if you're way off in the movie, it is.
So basically, if you wreck, if you want a safety car, hold the brakes and make sure you stop on the track.
Yeah, but you got to hold your brakes during the accident so that your car comes to stop. If you say crash, and I'm going to drive back onto the racing line and then stop, it won't give you a safety car back.
Oh, okay. So it's basically for it
Yes.
to count as you losing control.
Yeah.
You have to keep the brake in. Okay.
Also, don't try to force it. Just get out of the way. If there's cars coming, don't just
Yeah,
park it.
seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like an anti-cheat mode if you think about it, to stop you from
Okay.
like manually pulling it.
Alright.
Yeah, just like massively wrecking it, letting the car roll, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Because you massively wreck it, so it's like okay, enjoy.
All right, quality. Remember, no passing, just spread out. It is kind of tight, but we should be able to get times down. And then if you get your lap and you're satisfied, just
Wonder what-
head on in.
Wonder what track
You don't
conditions
need
gonna be
to,
like.
obviously, but if you want to be nice.
Definitely did not practice any post-rain track conditions.
Is quality started yet?
Yeah,
it's
Not
like
running
in
the champ.
crossover
Just
period.
got back from the ER.
You have a
Daughter
connections
took a
problem?
bite
Alright.
of her glass.
Input
Swallowed a
problems.
tiny piece of glass. Oh my goodness, Dylan. What in the world? What's she doing chomping on glass, dude?
To be fair, you didn't miss a lot, so.
True. Just
I'm glad. Hey, I'm making a joke of it, but I'm happy that your
flopping about
daughter's
around wet air.
safe and okay.
There's a lot of sliding and crashing.
So that's the
The
first
wet
thing.
seemed to last
The second
pretty
thing is
decently, at
now I
least.
can make fun of it. Why is your daughter eating
I
glass?
had them red
much
and they
can
weren't
overheat
really
right now?
Christ.
going down too much.
If you manage the rear left here at least, yes. But I think I don't remember every single track on the calendar, but I think this could be the most punishing for the tires.
I think so
Well, it's
too.
it's basically the only track that doesn't have a big break in it. So.
Oh god, there's a Nissan spazzing out in front of me. What
It's also basically
Japanese
an oval with
technology is
2
this?
right turns. Or left turns.
All right, good luck, everyone. Remember, spread out.
You gotta calm down.
As soon as
Spread
the
out
bu-
and search
the
for
button
clues.
decides to work.
Ambient is a lot cooler than I expected so far. We'll see what happens when it advances to the next day. Gotcha, no worries. I don't know. You're at your own doctor's appointment. Oh shit. Man, that sucks. But again, I'm happy she's
There we go.
she's
Alright, Chris, you can jump.
healthy and safe. Alright.
No water anymore, looks like.
Yeah, let's go.
Dude, what kind of track conditions are we dealing with here?
Have to make what? Next time.
I can see your message, Dylan. Hang on. I'll just make sure I have maintain a gap here. It looked like her tooth hooked it or something. Oh wow. I mean, an 1/8 inch of a piece is still pretty big, man. But that's crazy. Did the doctor show you the glass? Or did they just like, what did you say? Swallowed it? Yeah. Swallowed a piece of glass. So they didn't get it out? Or, yeah, what's going on with that? Is she gonna have to pass it naturally? What's the deal? I'm curious now. Tires are way too cold for this lap, but we're gonna go. Direct quote from the doc. Oh. It's amazing what can go in one end and come out the other. That's funny. Yeah, we don't have to like check her poop or anything. Like he said, it should pass just if all of a sudden she gets pains or fever or something, come back in. Okay, that's good to hear. A little bit of a lockup. Ah, fucked it. I fucked it. I'm sliding around too much. How much time is left in the session? Okay. Ooh, that's not good. I got 2 minutes. Sorry, Dylan. I see your message now. I saw it earlier, but I was focused on trying to not bend my lap. Enough to throw a wrench in the evening, so now getting a chance to kick back and ride along. Nice, man. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate anybody else out there watching being here. It's definitely going to be an eventful night, an eventful race. Hopefully I'm not involved in the events. Ah. I don't think that was a good qualifying session. It was not. 36.9. God damn, how are they in the 34s, man? All right, so we got one Nissan in the top 5. And then the next one is Mark, followed by me, followed by Theo. All right. Oh, man.
What? I couldn't even finish my lap.
Nice lap, Nikita. 34.7.
Insane.
Thanks.
Absolutely insane lap.
Like everyone, make sure to check your setup, pit strats, radiators.
I got something in my view. I can't see it. Radiator. Good. Pit strategy. Default. Hopefully I have enough options.
Anybody got any idea what we should do for radiator opening? Just had it at 70.
You should be fine because it's a rather cold weather.
Okay.
Hobby on the Porsche.
Oh damn. Okay.
Depends on the car, but I haven't seen much difference in the heat generated from the engine on all 4 cars.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
All right,
thank you.
everyone. The track, I think, is wide enough to do too wide the whole way, so kind of just stay where you are. Since I'm mid-pack, I'll call green. I won't say ready, set, go. It'll just be green, green, green. When we're on the straight, I'll be looking at the track map, so make sure everything's at least on the straight. Yeah, that's it. Does anyone have any questions? So don't launch it on green. Just putt around, probably like pit limiter, maybe a little bit faster. Just feel it out, and then stay where you are in this starting grid.
Dodger.
Yeah, just one word. If you aren't running at the finish, you won't be a great performance. So even if you have a bad race or repair, you know, it's best to do that and stay in it.
Yeah, don't jump out of the server. Remember, we are not launching on green. Just go easy, doing a formation lap.
I'm not sure what race logic board I want up. Probably tires. It's probably the most useful. What'd you say? Am I falling in front of you? I qualified 14th, so yes. Hey Tyler, what's up, man? Thanks for being here, brother. About to see the green flag. Well, that was... Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Honestly, it's my fault. He hit the brakes sooner than I expected, and I just didn't react in time. So that's on me. Looking at my damage widget, though, I somehow don't have any damage, so I'm not gonna pit. So we're gonna go from there. That was totally my bad, though. So I'm gonna have to make sure to give a round of apologies to the guys. Definitely gonna have to watch the replay back and find out who I rear-ended and how that happened. But it is what it is. It's a long race. I don't know what that game starter was. Hey, somebody just followed me, and for some reason my notifications are not coming through on chat. I appreciate it. Not really the most or the greatest display of skill there at the beginning, but oh, there it is. Dandy SRT. Thanks a bunch, man.
Yeah, because I saw Alex like flicker, and that just made me like stutter for a second.
Yeah. Hey, this is Arnold. I had a part in that too. I rear-ended somebody. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was all.
Is that why you tap the brakes?
I tapped the brakes because like I saw Alex or somebody like it was McLaren flicker in front of me, and I didn't know where they were.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Again. Dandy, thanks for the follow, man. Tyler says no damage is a plus. Yeah, man. Yeah, I guess it wasn't really my mistake. It was a little bit of a check up into turn one and just kind of an accordion effect from there, so we go again. I got me and my teammate, the other Ian. We'll do what we can to battle up through the field. Need to bring Lippert with us. So that guy just passed, he's on our team too. He should come with us. Okay, we gotta pick up the pace here. Yeah, car feels fine, speed looks good. Downforce washes out a little bit there. Might have been me trying to push the exit too early. gotta get around Chill Blast here. These laps are way too slow. Too much of that. Totally borked that last corner. Maybe I'll let McClure go around me. See if he can make any headway for the team. There's 2 freebies. Don't mind if I do. One of them was my teammate though, so not a good sign. We got 4 of the 7 cars in the bottom 20. Bottom, whatever we're at. Team Nissan has a pretty stacked team, but I think we're talking too much shit before the race. We got too many cars in the in positions higher than 10th. Hopefully the race will come back to us though. I think as a team, most of us are running the long strategy. Some early braking going on, man. I understand it, kind of apprehensive about what's happening in front of you, but at the same time, Not really expecting it. What's up? Nice lines, bro. Hey, man, thanks. I appreciate all the compliments I can take at this point. Totally bend it on the first lap, first corner, and haven't really been able to make any substantial progress since then, so it's kind of, you know, I'm in my own head at this point, so definitely appreciate the attaboy. These cars are... Seems like it's difficult to pass. But yeah, thanks, Tyler. I know it's not super interesting watching a backmarker, but my backmarker status is my own doing for the most part, so we reap what we sow. What are my tires at? Alright, so I got plenty of tire life, so whatever slipperiness I'm experiencing is just a product of the track, I guess. Or maybe my lead foot. Like that. Hey, thanks, Sketty. Appreciate it, man. You know it, baby. We're gonna do what we can to get up front. Or higher, maybe not up front. Oh. Couldn't hang on to it. The car's just too slippery, man. It's so difficult to put the power down. Yeah, I know, guys. It was a opportunistic move anyway, and with the right-hander coming up, I knew that would put me on the outside and not be ideal. So I tried it, but it's just like I said, it's so difficult to put the power down without spinning the tires up. Oh shit. Dang. How? What the heck was that? Did those Mercedes actually have that kind of traction? That was insane. I mean, I was babying it because I expected him to dive me earlier than that. And I did leave the door open, but still, jeez. I mean, they're just... Are they taking this section flat? It's like they're driving a different class of car, it seems like. He could be on softs also. I gotta keep that in mind. he might be doing the two-stopper thing, which, if that's the case, he's at a real disadvantage right now back here doing 1 minute 40 laps. That was crazy fast from the Merc, yeah. I mean, like I said, I left the door open, but just the fact that he was able to put the power down like that. And then Ty and Dandy, since you guys, I think, are relatively new here, so that's Shay, or on the timing board, it might read out as Nomad. He's on controller, so it's even more impressive, I think. And these guys are just flying through this section. I don't know where they're finding the speed. Yeah, man. Yeah. He's on sauce? Okay, good to know. Hey, thanks, Sketty, for the intel, brother. That makes sense. It also means he's two-stopping, at least. Maybe. Hey, look at that, Tyler. You leveled up to level 1. Congratulations. Whatever that means. I'm gonna let Theo by. Go get him, Theo. So I lost a position, but he's a teammate. So right now, as far as team points go, it's just a wash. And if he can further advance, that's more points for us, and that was a smart move. Keep doing these micro lockups, which are just going to hurt my tire life. I'm pretty good right now. I'm running my lowest tire wear, or lowest tire life is 95%. It's left rear. I'm super duper hot right now. I'm gonna be sweating buckets by the time this is over. Should have put a fan on me. Hey, Sketty, thanks for stopping by, man. See you at the next one, brother. Rangy, what's up, man? How's that headset treating you? I love it, brother. I absolutely love it. You know, it has its compromises, but I knew that going into it. Nothing that I couldn't deal with. It does everything that I need it to do for sim racing, and that's what matters. Well, and flight sims too. I haven't really put it through its proper paces in a flight sim yet, though. I've been enjoying it with racing too much. Yeah, Sketty, thanks, man. See you at the next one, brother. Love the small size of it. Be glad to get the reverb off my head. Yeah, that's how I was with the Index, Rangy. I just had to get that thing off my head. It moved around too much. It gave me neck pains because it was so heavy. So, simply from that perspective, just from those 2 points, the Beyond has been absolutely worth it. Not to mention the visual clarity. I like the simplicity of it. I don't need all the bells and whistles and stuff, you know. And sorry guys, I realize I'm probably yelling, but the car engine is really loud in my ears with these in-ear monitors, so I'm sure you can understand. VR doesn't usually agree with you, but hopefully it'll be okay. Hey man, you gotta get your sea legs. You know, you gotta get your VR legs. And that means exposure. You know, I've never had that problem. I've never been seasick. I was on submarines in the US Navy. Never got sick on board, despite, you know, the 3 degrees of freedom that we have on the submarine. So it's never been an issue for me, so take my advice with a grain of salt. But I have heard that to acclimate yourself to VR, you do it, and then as soon as you start feeling sick, stop. Take it off. And then do that again the next time, whenever you feel like it. So do it in small increments until you get your body acclimated to it. That is how I have understood the advice. Hang on, Dandy, I'll get to your message here in a sec. I overshot that corner looking at it, to be honest. Or Tyler, I'm sorry, Tyler. See, I didn't even catch the name. I just glanced up at it. You have the Index. I like it, but really, really like, yeah. Tyler, if you're already in the Steam VR ecosystem with the base stations and the controllers, and you have no requirement to purchase those because you already have them, it's kind of a no-brainer in my opinion to get the Beyond. Yes, it's expensive. I fully acknowledge that. I get it. But if you need an upgrade to your Index, at least until Valve comes out with their next generation headset, this is pretty much the best and only option that I would recommend that utilizes Steam VR natively. XRN, I used to get seasick every time it got rough. No issue in VR though. Yeah. Really? Yeah, I never got sick on the water, man. Or under the water for that. And you might not think it, but underwater, you know, we do angles and dangles, ups and downs, right? So we have another degree of freedom from just forward and aft and left and right. So those are fun. But yeah, I never got sick on the submarine. A couple of guys did, that's for sure. We just give them, what is it, seasickness? Oh, I forget what it is, melatonin, I think, effectively. I think it's a lack of physics, movement, latency. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Your brain is telling you one thing, but your body is not reacting to it as expected. So it kind of short circuits your thoughts. Small ships, rangy? Yeah. Yeah, I get it, man. We were deep 1 week on deployment, and there was a typhoon that went over us, and when I say deep, we were deep. And the typhoon was strong enough to rock the submarine underwater at a very deep depth that I can't tell you. That was an experience. Because prior to that, you know, my body knew being underwater, especially being deep, as being rock solid, you know? Submarines are rock solid when they're deep. That's what they're designed for. That's where they operate best. So when we were moving around because of a storm above us, that was a trip. Hey Rangy, would you agree with my advice about the seasickness, or at least VR sickness? Do it in little doses. I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do, but like I said, I don't really have a first-hand experience, so. Oh yeah. What'd you guys do? Have submerged sonar buoys, or even on the surface sonar buoys, and you go out there and pull them up and fix them on your little boat? So you're on like a little maintenance boat? I hope it's not me. Nope, not me. Total rays. Oh yeah, bud. Got it. We broke those motherfuckers all the time, Rangy. I don't ever remember breaking them to the point, like, I don't ever remember them getting entangled in the prop, but that is a problem for submarines. They'll forget that they're... Sorry, who was that? Copy that. That's a thing that happens, right? I'm sure you've experienced that. Ships and/or submarines getting the towed array wrapped up in the propeller. We never had that problem, but it was definitely something on our minds that we looked out for. We did have a couple fires or hydraulic ruptures from the towed array handling space. Those are not fun. Yeah, I bet, man. I think I remember our sonar techs despising working on the towed arrays because they were always such a pain. Again, not speaking from experience, but that's how I remember the general attitude and feeling being. Bailing, gotta do work. All right, man. Thanks a bunch for being here, Rangy. You're awesome for stopping in and chatting with me for a little bit. Have a good night, man. Or day. I don't know what time it is over there in New Zealand. Oceania. Whatever you got, whatever it's called. Not trying to be a jerk there. Kind of difficult to think about these things when I'm focused on my breaking points, you know? So, pardon me. But yeah, thanks for being here, Rangy. That was a stutter. I'm glad I was on the straightaway for that. I don't know what the hell that was. There's another one. That's not good. Hope the stream is okay. If anybody's in chat right now, if you could just let me know if the stream is still up, I would appreciate it. Might be able to take care of it during the pit stop if it went down. Yep, it's up. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. I've had that happen before where the game stutters out and then YouTube, for some reason, dies. So, it's kind of a telltale sign that something's wrong. If it drops, you know, in the next, before the race finishes. Thanks for being here. Just want to put that out there again. Thanks for chatting with me. Thanks for the subscription / follow, whatever it was. wonder if I should even take tires at the stop. I mean, the freaking, I'm still above 90% life. So the initial plan was to take tires and fill it up, or not fill it up, but take enough fuel to finish the race. Tires add quite a bit of time to the stop though. Still doing high 38s. Got 7 laps remaining of fuel. Take that. What's this lap? 39.5. We got another stutter there on the straightaway. Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah. The guy cutting the track? Yeah, I did too, man. I thought he was going to keep going straight. Luckily, he kept it to the inside. So I think it's pretty obvious that the Nissan has a pace disadvantage to the other 3 cars. I mean, even despite my, well, I was about to say my mistake, but talking to the guys, he did brake early. It was unexpected. Shouldn't have happened, but it did. So I'll take partial blame for it, for that. But yeah, even if I was still up there, I think I'd be getting eaten up. I think I have to take tires. My braking distances are a little bit longer. P1 is obviously on softs. I think softs was probably the way to go. I think we psyched ourselves out with the strategy as a team. I don't know, I'm still doing 38 and a halves. It is a little bit more dangerous, so a little bit more slidey. Got about 3 laps to decide if I'm gonna take tires or not. I wish I knew what Theo was doing. I think I don't take tires. That was shit. Oh. I'm psyching myself out, guys. Hard to multitask, guys. I don't trust this, man. Fuck. I hope this doesn't fuck up my stop. Hey, thanks, Tyler. I appreciate it, man. Again, I really appreciate the words of affirmation after such a rough start. You can be real with me, though. I'm not a, I don't need all the flowery speech and you're doing so good, bro. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me have it. If I fuck up, let me know I fucked up. I will take ownership of it. It's not great getting lapped, that's for sure. Which was bound to happen if they're running on softs. I mean, that's really the rub. That's really the truth of it. I think as a team, we made the wrong strategy call. Running the hards. And then obviously we didn't help ourselves with the lap 1 incident that collected a couple other Nissans, at least one other. I don't know exactly how many were involved. Dandy already said it. You're doing better. Hey, thanks. Really appreciate it. Again. Kind of want this race to be over at this point. I'm so freaking hot. I feel like I'm in an actual race car. I'm so hot. Have absolutely learned a lot from this race. It's worth it to take the soft tires and change them at the stop. It seems like softs can go one stop, whereas our calculations as a team thought that softs would require a two-stopper. Just degradation is not anywhere near what it was in practice. Out, let him go. Yeah, you're faster. Did you take tires? Yeah. Okay. Did you swap to the softs? Yeah. Okay. What was that? That was interesting. I don't think 55 brake balance is the right answer, to be honest, but tires are wearing out, so. We're sitting ducks on these hard tires. That was scary. Hey, anybody watching the stream, can you look at that timing tower on the left side of the stream and tell me how much of the race is remaining? I got it in my race logic, but I gotta cycle through the pages. I don't want to do that with this guy on my butt. I might be able to do it here. Five minutes, copy that. Thank you, Dylan. Thanks for still being here, Dylan. Absolutely barnstormer of a race, right? Sarcasm. I haven't really raced anybody. I've been trying to keep the car on the track by myself. Wasn't exactly too successful at that on the first lap. I don't know where he went. I think we just touched. Yeah. Fuck. Dan's already closed in half a second. He must be on softs. I'm probably the only one that didn't change tires. Pace difference is just too great to not change tires. Good laps, I think you're right. Those tires really cost you. Yeah, that's what it is, man. I was too locked into one strategy, and then I went to change it, but I didn't change it enough. You know, my initial strategy going into the race was going to be burn down my fuel tank, swap tires, get enough fuel to finish the race. I altered my strategy. Coming up to my pit, but all I did was not take tires. What I should have done is put the softs on. So I would have at least had a chance to maintain some of these positions. But I'll know for next round. So next Monday is the next race. I know you guys that are in the Discord already know this, but anybody that's watching that's not a member of our Discord. The next race for this series is next week, Monday, 5:30, same time. And depending on the speed of the track, which is Monza, I'm pretty sure the next race is Monza, 91, which I've never driven. I'm taking softs. Starting on softs, taking softs at the pit stop. If the tire life is too low, by pit stop time. And we're not making this mistake again. Oh, okay. Well, on the bright side, I didn't finish too far away from where I qualified. Despite our strategy miscue and the lap 1 kerfuffle. Still don't know how I did not take any damage during that turn 1 bullshit. But I'm happy that I didn't. That's right, I forget the game takes over. Lesson learned, you go on a race on Thursday. I don't know, man. Oh, Jesus. Can you see this? Freaking. One of the bad things about the headset is the.
This does not look like a nice round for the.
Yeah.
Sun,
But Thursday race. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. All right, man. All right, man.
I lost my front. I don't know what happened, but like the session I had no front grip, but then the last corner it gave me everything. So.
Gotta save the replay. Almost forgot to do that.
And I probably took like 15 liters extra fuel. I should have accounted for the
Race God's looking out for you on lap 1. Yeah, man. I don't know how I didn't take any damage on that.
10 extra liters, or not 10 extra liters, 10 extra laps.
So.
My game. Just
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
The server ended.
Mine closed.
Okay.
I had just gas on fuel.
Yeah, good race, everybody.
Very nice
That
race.
was
Good race,
that was a
everyone.
very
Good job, thank
intense
you.
race.
Good race.
Congrats, Nikita. Great job, McLaren team.
Hey, we're good to go.
Right,
Leave,
go.
right?
Yep, you're all good.
Any,
Thank you.
Earl, Nikita, everybody at the front. Sorry about that. I had like a screen freeze.
Is that
and
a
my
locked
player
podium
flickered in
for
front of me
McLaren?
and just.
Let's see what the frick
You're
happened.
good, man.
Whole
I'm gonna have to put my
touch it.
headset on for this because I didn't switch over to.
Uh,
really,
screen
the only,
freeze
the
the
only
entire
front
race.
person
Boy.
you got
Actually, I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
sure,
that.
yeah,
I don't want to be
yeah,
in
yeah.
VR while I do
me and
this.
Alex, because yeah, Nikita's on the outside. He missed it, so. Oh, well.
I gave
It
Nikita
brushed me for
a
sure.
tap on the restart.
Hey Tyler, thanks
Hopefully
man.
it
Thanks for
didn't do
the
any damage. It didn't
follow.
seem to do
Thanks
anything but
for being here.
a
I
very
appreciate
little love tap, but it wasn't
everything,
wanted.
guys.
Yeah, my car got brushed on the side, but I didn't take
I'm gonna
damage.
stick around and watch this replay so I can figure out what the heck
I'm
happened on
jealous.
lap
I took
1.
the 6 front damage.
So you're
and my
welcome to
car
hang
was
around.
just-
If you got better things to do, I fully understand. Go do.
There was so much I must have been doing 6 miles per hour.
Yeah, there you are. Thanks, Tyler.
Next week when it's 1 hour earlier for me. See ya.
Who here was running softs?
I was running softs on the right
I was
side.
on-
I did not change tires the entire race.
I didn't check. I was running softs on all 4 of them. I didn't.
I
check.
ran
What the
softs
heck?
on the whole race.
So I'm gonna restart the
Pitted for
game
softs.
in
Yeah,
non.
they
I
did
had
look
88%
nice.
I gotta
tires.
keep it on my headset though because the
Shitty
microphone is,
tires.
or excuse me, I gotta keep the headset on my head
Yeah, I was doing
because the
around like
microphone is
37
on the
fives the
headset.
entire, well, after pitting and repairing
So-
damage, 37 fives the entire race, and then didn't need to change tires. So
If it looks funny while I'm looking,
I wonder
why
how it
I am
would've
looking at
worked
a
without the
pancake
damage, but-
screen with my headset
Were
on,
you
that's
on
why.
softs, Nikita, or were you on hards?
it's a world we never know.
Classified.
Yeah, because it's like,
No,
well,
I
like,
think
it was
we
like,
went,
oh,
uh,
I
I'll
was on
say,
hards.
I will say I didn't change tires though.
What seat do I have? This is the seat for my S2000.
To run straight through the Porsche.
I've got some buckets in my
jealous.
S2000, so these were just
Much
sitting
like
in
Mercedes is
the
kind of a boat.
garage.
Like,
I had a bucket
honestly,
here.
I should have tried out the softs.
I had a
first, yeah,
Sparko,
like, you know, even with
whatever
the
it's
hards,
called, you know,
yeah,
the standard
sort of
Sparko.
About halfway, but I was like,
But I was getting like
early practice. I was thinking, oh,
uncomfortable. I
softs
couldn't
aren't
lean
gonna
far
last,
enough
it's not
back,
gonna be
and
worth it.
I just wanted the adjustment that my
I
S2000
should
seat
have just gone with
provided.
my gut
So
feeling, and I should have just went aggressive. I should have just went half fuel, take tires, and just send it. Because like probably the only way that this
Switched
would
it out
work around here
about-
is if I just sent the fucker.
When in
6
doubt,
or so
flat
months
out,
ago,
God,
I want
I'm-
to say, and
Yeah, I am not.
the only
I am
thing
not
that I don't
happy
like about it
that.
is the fact that
Like, yeah, just
there's no
watching
breathing
everything in front of you
on my
pull
back, so
away and you
I'm
can't do
just
anything about it.
a swamp.
It's not a fun experience. I don't recommend it
So.
on anyone.
We're gonna leave that. I don't want to hear the anyone complaining about what happened. All right, let's see what happened on race 1 here. Too soon, Junior. Yeah, man, S2000's been great. I've had it. It's a 2004. I've had it since 2008 or 2009. I can't remember what year I bought it. And as it stands right now, it's just sitting in my garage up on jacks. But this is right, pace lap. Let's get through the pace lap. Yeah. So who was that? Okay, that was McNeil. Collected mark in it, because of course I did. As soon as I hit him, I'm holding the brakes. Look, I'm holding the brakes, holding the brakes, holding the brakes. But there's just nowhere for anybody to go. And then, wow, what happened back there? Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, Ian. Man, that's unfortunate for everybody involved. Look at this clusterfuck. I should have taken damage. They must have damage turned down or something. Look at me. I'm on top of that car. Well, that definitely was a situation. Now, I don't think this guy did anything wrong. This is the guy I rear-ended. You know, I'm at fault for this. He said, at least from what I understand from the voice chat, he said the guy in front of him was blinking. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody in front of him that would be close enough for him to brake that soon. So, I mean, where is everybody else braking? So this guy's braking at right at 200 for the cars ahead of him. That guy's not braking. That guy's not braking. He brakes at 200 too. Okay. I mean, I fucked up. I fucked up, guys. Even if he... I know he braked really early, but it's lap 1. Everybody's being cautious. If anything, I was too aggressive by going to the right. There's enough room here. You can't see my mouse, but there's enough room to the right for me to have made the pass, which is what I was trying to do. But unfortunately, his braking at when he did just caught me off guard, and I didn't move over in time. So, you know, that's my fault. Ultimately, that's my fault. He did brake early, but the person behind is responsible for not rear-ending the guy ahead of them. So, totally my fault. I will take 100% ownership of that, even if he did have somebody blinking in front of him. So, ruined a couple of my teammates' races because of that. That's awesome. So, I have some apologies to dish out, guys. So I'm going to go talk to my team and do that. Again, one last thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for the thumbs ups. Thanks for everything. Appreciate it. Catch me at the next one. Catch you guys who are in the cast Discord at the next race, whenever that's going to be. Hope you have a good night. I'm signing off for the night. Peace, guys.